Yes, sir. Welcome back to Dimers TV as we continue with our team preview series. This time we will be talking about none other than the Los Angeles Lakers. Okay, so the last time we checked, the Lakers had a 42 and 30 record that was good for 7th in the Western Conference. And then, as we all know, they got eliminated in the first round by the Phoenix Suns. Now, as for their team stats, the Lakers did not really have a great season because of injury woes, as we very much know. So they averaged only 109.5 points per game, which was only 22nd in the league. That wasn't really good for a team that just won a championship, right? And then as for the rebounding, they averaged 44.2 rebounds per game. That was 16th in the league. Then as for their assists, they averaged 24.7 assists. That was 15th in the league. Very average right there. But then when it comes to their defense, they were actually very good, right? They only gave up 106.8 points per game, and that was second best in the league. So that was pretty elite. Now, as for their key returning players, there aren't really a lot of key returning players, but these are the top three. We have, of course, none other than King James, LeBron James, with averages of 25 points per game, 7.7 boards, 7.8 dimes, 1.1 steals, and a PR of 24.32, even though he was limited to only 45 games because of that severe ankle injury that he obtained when they were playing the Atlanta Hawks. Now, of course, our second key returning player is Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis had a subpar season. He only averaged 21.8 points per game, 7.9 boards, 3.1 dimes, 1.6 blocks, and 22.16 PER. But again, it's all because the AD was also injured most of the season and even ended the season with an injury as well. Okay, and then of course their next key returning player is THT, Talen Horton Tucker. So the former second round pick was signed to an extension last season, or this past off season rather. THT averaged 9 points per game, 2.6 boards, 2.8 dimes, 1 steal, and a PR of 12.99. And everyone, of course, especially the Lakers, really believe in the potential of this young man. As for their rookies, well, they have three rookies who are trying to make the team. One is they were all undrafted, as the Lakers didn't really have a pick. So they have Gonzaga's Joel Ayayi, who's trying to make the team. And then Austin Reeves, who was actually signed up to a regular contract, no longer the two-way contract. He also went undrafted. And then, of course, the sensational Mac McClung. All of them played very well in Summer League. Now, as for the depth chart, okay, so here we go. So this expected starting lineup, of course, you will see if this will be the case. But of course, we expect Russell Westbrook, the newly acquired Russell Westbrook, who was traded for a bunch of Lakers or former Laker players to the Wizards so that they could get this guy Russ. And they call him Brody. So Russell Westbrook, who averaged a triple-double last year, will now be playing with the purple and gold. And of course, another returning Laker is Wayne Ellington, the former UNC Tar Heel. The Lakers badly need shooting. Then this guy, Wayne Ellington, will be bringing that to them. And then another returning Laker of the veteran Trevor Ariza is also back. He played for the Heat last year. Of course, he won a championship during the Kobe Pau Gasol era. He is back, and he's going to bring a lot of these championship experience and versatility. And then to round up the starting lineup, of course, we have LBJ, LeBron James, who is entering his 19th season. He looks really good right now. Let's see if he can have a redemption season. And then, of course, another guy who's looking for a redemption season is Anthony Davis. Now, as for the bench, so these are the guys who are going to be coming off the bench. They added former Heat guard Kendrick Nunn. Okay, so he's a dynamic guard. He was a surprise player 2 years ago, and he made it to the All Rookie team. And then, of course, they still have THT. They also brought back the veteran, another former Laker here in Kent Bazemore. And then, of course, one of the best scorers to ever do it, Carmelo Anthony, is now a Laker, and he will be teaming up with LBJ. Another returning Laker here is Dwight Howard, who played for the Sixers last season. And then to round up the lineup, they have Rajon Rondo. Yes, sir. Rajon is back after playing with or leaving the team last year, but now he's back with the Lakers. They also added Malik Monk, the former Hornet and also the former Kentucky Wildcat, is now with the Lakers. And then, of course, the guys who are trying to make the team, Mac McClung, Austin Reeves, Joel Ayayi. And then in their third center, they added former Brooklyn Nets center DeAndre Jordan. Okay? So these are the thoughts and predictions for the Los Angeles Lakers this coming season, courtesy of the Dimers TV team. Let's start off with my own thoughts and predictions. I have already said this. If this team stays healthy when it matters, then they have a chance to win it all. Yes, sir. Because I think they have the pieces to do that. They just need to stay healthy, though. And according to Jonas de Guzman, Malik Monk will surprise a lot of people. He will be an important piece for the Lakers. Okay, as for Sir Johnmer, Melo, LeBron, Russ, AD, Rondo, DeAndre, Bazemore, Dwight, old but gold. Yes, sir. Nice one by Sir Johnmer. And then, of course, from Joseph, lots of experience. Probably the most interesting team to watch this season. Redemption season for LBJ. Okay, so that is it for our episode on the Los Angeles Lakers. Again, we would like to thank all Dimers for always supporting our podcast and vodcast. If you haven't done it yet, feel free to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit also on the notification bell so that you will be updated with all our latest videos. Feel free to also like and follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Yes, it's back. Don't worry. Facebook and Instagram are back. Okay, so that is it for our episode on the Los Angeles Lakers. So before I go again, I would like to greet all my co-teachers. Happy Teachers Day. Thank you also to all my students who greeted me or who remembered to, share their love and their greetings during this very, very special day for all of us educators. So again, we will see you again on our next episode. This is J.I. Dime saying, keep safe, everyone. And yes, sir, we are also celebrating our first year anniversary today. Congratulations to Dimers TV, but most importantly, thank you to everyone who has actually supported us for us to even reach this point. So again, keep safe.